Friends and neighbors, it's Neil Street back again, and this is the third day in a row that I've made to the second break. But so you might be asking, well, why didn't I record yesterday? Well, I tried to, but there was a PEBCAC. That's an acronym for the problem exists between chair and keyboard. Something I did wrong. I think maybe I double hit when I was trying to start the software, the recording software. So it was on for a second and it recorded 1 second, and I didn't realize it. So, but anyway, what happened yesterday was I at the time I made it to the second break, there were only 13 players left, and I was caboose boy, and it was a very short attempted video because I soon lost and never moved up a spot. So anyway, I'm hoping I didn't pepcac again today. So let's take a quick look at my stats. I'm seeing the flop 29% of the time, and I'm perfect for showdown, 7 for 7, and I've won 3 pots without showdown. And so right now I'm in 13th place of the remaining 18 players of the original 251 entries, and so the prize pool is just a little over 11 million, and the money up top for first place is 1.1 million. So I have a fairly decent shot of making the final table, and obviously if I do achieve that, I'm just going to try to keep laddering up. I've had some good luck. I've had Cowboys twice, and I won both hands, so I I'm I'm reasonably optimistic. So big blind hit me. That's not such a bad holding to have when it hits you. So I'll pre-check this and hope no one raises it up. And so yeah, I was for after going 3 weeks without over 3 weeks without getting to a second break of a tournament. Now I've done it 3 times in 3 days consecutively. So that's how things go, you know. The luck and it just comes in and out like the tide, so you can't predict it. And okay, I'm gone. Now I'll get hit by a small blind, and that's nothing to write home about. So, all right, so now I've dropped down a bit to 15th place. Now, was there a knockout? I forget how many I said were available. I think maybe there was one knockout. But so I have to fade 8 people to make the final table, so it's a little iffy. I mean, very iffy. But we'll see. So more dead air, but I'm just hanging out, hanging with the homeboys, just trying to stay alive. Okay, this guy just got knocked out. Charlie Hustle got knocked out. So now I'm one above Caboose Boy. I'm in 15th place of 16 remaining. King Queen is good unless someone comes over the top. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with this unless. Oh yeah. So we'll wait and see if it folds around to me. Well, this person's all in with just 248, so I'll call it. So I'll check it too. Okay. I didn't win the main pot, but I won a side pot. So that put me up to 14th place. Oh, there you go. A big slick, suited. Can't get too much better than that. Well, of course, if I had rockets, then that would be better. But I've heard that some people like Big Slicks better anyway. I'm not sure. I mean, it's just a preference thing, but there is a slight difference odds wise. The uh, the Rockets are gonna come out just barely on top, so I'll check it. He's gonna bet now. I knew it. So he's got a pair at least, and I have an ace high. So that's no good. Your money's no good here. Okay, I'm getting some good holdings. Okay, I'm out of this one though. Because what I want to do, as I've said a bunch of times before, is if I can, I only want to go up against one opponent at a time. Obviously, you can't engineer that to happen all the time, but so especially when you see someone being raised, if you see a raise before you, then get out of dodge because the person who got person who originally bet might re-raise over the top of the raiser. So then you're going to have three players going to showdown. You don't want that. Okay, so 10-5 off. Au revoir. So now I'm in 12th. The standings just keep changing. And so now I have this. I think we started with 18 or something. So 3 people have hit the rail. That's slang for because there's actually in a real casino where they play poker, there is a rail that separates the players from the onlookers. And so the fans of the players are called railbirds because they hang out with they got their drinks and they're watching from beyond the playing area, but they can see what's happening and they cheer on their favorite players. And when they win a big pot, they get raucous. So I've never actually played poker in a casino, and I don't think I'd do very well just because when you play online, there's no tells. I mean, there's no physical tells. They can't see your face. They can't see if you're nervous and sweating bullets or whatever. But there are non-physical tells, such as your betting patterns. So that's something that but I keep my betting pattern so that no one, oh, I hate when this happens. Okay, so I'll fold this. So yeah, I try to keep my betting patterns consistent no matter what so that no one knows when I have something good. Like for instance, whenever I get dealt aces, I just call. I call the big blind or, if it's pre-flop, I never raise it up because you don't want to give a hint to your opponents that you've got something big. You just want to sandbag it along and then bomb the river if someone comes with you all the way there. Okay, ace three, but that was the big blind chewing me up, spitting me out. I hope not. So that took away more than half my stack, that big blind. So I'm pot committed here. Whatever they do, maybe they'll both fold. That'd be nice. Then that's a walk. Give me a walk, babies. Give me a walk. I got a walk. Yes, sir. They heard. They heard me asking for it. Was I pleading or was I demanding? Something in between. So 8-7 off is nothing. So now I'm in 11th place. So I still need to fade 6 players to make the final table. So you never know. This guy's taking forever to act. So that would have been a real bummer if yesterday when I had the pepcac and wasn't actually recording when I thought I was. That would have really sucked if I'd made it all the way to number one, won the tournament. But it was nothing like that. It was a shorty. I started in 13th and ended in 13th. So, and I think that was a one-off thing. I don't think I'll do that mistake again. Famous last words. So, Queen 8 offsuit. See you later. Much later. See, when you have a short stack, you just have to bide your time. You can't, well, obviously you can't bide it forever or else you'll just get chewed up by the antes in the blind. So, but you just got to be mostly meek and then take a stand at some point. So what I do is when I see the big blind coming around, I start to think, is what I just got dealt better than what I might be getting dealt? And if that's the case, then I go with it. So you just have to get a kind of a feel for these things. So yeah, I know in the last video that I made that you were able to listen to, I was a folding machine. So it looks like I'm kind of doing that again. Okay, now I drop down to 11th. Okay, there's 12 players left. Okay, so that's a money jump that I just made because the 13th to 15th made 165,000, and the 10th to 12th make 187,000. So that's another 22,000. So the next money jump would be if I make the final table. 9th place payout is 220,000. So yeah, if I got really lucky, I would be able to get rid of all my deficit for the year and actually get into the black. But that's getting ahead of myself again. That's a fold. No brain cells harmed. So this guy went over the top and got a fold. All right, not looking good because I'm going to get 3.6K next hand chopped out of my stack, so that's more than half again. But 8-5 was nothing to go with. So it's almost a guarantee that I'll have to go with what I get next no matter what. Unless it's like a hammer. I'm not going to bet a hammer. So 6-5 suited. I just hope no one braises it up. I'll pre-check in the hopes that I won't have to do anything until the flop comes. So, uh-oh. I thought so. This guy must be the chip leader. That's a fold. So, yeah, he's the chip leader. He's got 139,000 chips. So this could be it, folks. My next hand, then small blind will eat me up. So the small blind ate me up. And Queen 7 isn't so bad. But it looks like this is my last hand. So what are you going to do? I've had plenty of luck to get here, and I'm not sad or mad or anything. Yep, I'm gone, so. Okay, so I ended up in 12th place for a payout of 187K. It's been fun, it's been real, and I shall see you all later.